Red Bull Motorsport chief Helmut Marko says Max Verstappen has returned to his home in Monaco. Red Bull Motorsport chief Helmut Marko says Max Verstappen has returned to his home in Monaco but is still complaining of a stiff neck after a high-speed crash at the British Grand Prix which landed the Dutchman in hospital. Verstappen, who was on pole position, was hounded by rival Lewis Hamilton off the line with the Briton determined to win at his home Grand Prix. A poor start from Hamilton in the sprint qualifying race on Saturday handed championship leader Verstappen the win, and subsequently pole position for Sunday. The two title protagonists went wheel-to-wheel for 8 corners until disaster struck for Verstappen as Hamilton made contact with his left rear tire and sent him spinning into the tire barrier at 180 miles per hour. Despite walking away from the crash relatively unscathed, Red Bull confirmed the driver had been sent to hospital for some further checks and he was released later that evening with no major injuries. Hamilton meanwhile was hit with a 10-second penalty for causing a collision, which he overcame to clinch victory in front of his home crowd. A 51G impact is no joke. Red Bull official Dr. Helmut Marko, who thinks 7-time world champion Hamilton should have received a race ban for his overtaking move at Kopp's Corner, told Österreich newspaper. The fact that Max survived it shows how well trained he is. When asked how the 23-year-old Dutchman is doing now, Marko answered, "He's back in Monte Carlo and is working already with his physio. He still complains of a stiff neck, but otherwise he's doing surprisingly well. I would have thought he wouldn't be able to move for a couple of days." Team principal Christian Horner blasted Hamilton and labeled him as desperate after the race, and described the win as hollow, claiming he had put a competitor at risk with his actions. Speaking to Sky Sports F1, he said, "Max has incurred a 51 grams accident. Lewis Hamilton is a 7-time world champion. He shouldn't be making maneuvers like that. It's unacceptable. Thank goodness. The biggest result for us today is that he's uninjured. He's having to go to hospital for precautionary checks. I hope Lewis is very happy with himself. He stuck a wheel up the inside in a corner. You just know you don't do that. You just don't stick a wheel up the inside at Kopp's, in that corner, in those circumstances. He was nowhere near ahead. It was contact. Left front to right rear. And the speed they're traveling. It's one of the fastest corners in the championship."